Babylon is coming. You hear it singing? Hear that siren song? Big up, brethren. Welcome back. M Hood discovered. Yeah, you're right. So, I'm sure a lot of you are looking forward to this. Super excited, right? Red beans. Vegan red beans. Yeah, you're right. If you didn't see yesterday's video, you don't know what's up. Let me tell you what's up. Intense work day in the house today. Cleaning the floors, vacuuming, doing the bedding, washing the bedding, a bunch of stuff. Got a delivery coming, got a thunderstorm coming through. So the cross breeze through these open windows is nice. But right where I'm standing, it's still a sauna. It's a hot day. It was much hotter yesterday. I got a lot to do. I don't want to do a lot of intense cooking, but I got to do some things right now just to get this going. We pre-soaked our red beans last night. We got the crock pot sitting here off camera. Yeah. So it's going to take a while, but I got a lot to do. And this is, for me, still my morning. Yeah, you're right. So we're going to be cooking through the night and working through the night, but we ain't going to have to come in here and mess with this. We just have to do something right now to make the magic happen over time. You got to set the dominoes up right if you're going to get that badass. Yep. So let's set it up. Let's get it done and move on. Items: bell pepper, yellow onion, celery, probably too many jalapenos we'll use, quite a bit of garlic I'll use, and then this, we will try not to use a lot of this, Nashville hot. I don't remember where I got this. I may have found it somewhere. I may have been given it. I'm pretty sure I did not buy this. 100% sure I did not buy that. That is extremely hot, but still vegan. It's a spice mix. Very hot. You really got to know the size of the crock pot and everything to make your decisions with what you're going to put in there, right? You see, there's not a lot of room. So if I just diced up a bunch of stuff raw and threw it in there, I would take up the room really fast and end up with not a lot of flavor as that stuff cooks down. Some flavor, but I want a lot of flavor. I want to put a lot in there. So what do? It's kind of like, I was in the pool. We need shrinkage. I'm not going to dice this stuff up and throw it in the pool to get that shrinkage either. But I got to dice it up first. Did I tell you? Celery? I might not have. I might have forgot. But yeah, celery. So to make things easier with celery, I just cut the butt off. Now I'm going to get like 4 of these out. Put them to the side and rinse them. Now I'm going to put this back. There we go, they're back in. And now, what do we do with this? Here, watch this sneaky thing. Did you see that? Off camera, I got this little person with a curly tail, like a question mark tail. Always takes things away from me when I put them down there. Then go like this, come back, it's magic, empty hand. My red bone's eating the celery butt. 2. Think? Because I'm putting in Nashville hot, I think it doesn't matter how many, it's still gonna be hot. We'll go with 3. I've already diced quite a bit. Sorry I didn't show that. Just getting it done. I'll show you. You get an idea of the sizes I've diced stuff to. You know, it's pretty easy. So I was just about to peel this big head of garlic, this big clove of garlic, and then I heard this. Can you hear that? I thought there was something wrong with my washing machine, and all of a sudden I had when I was turning my head to look what was going on, I heard a woo! I looked and somebody was jumping back from the screen door. We just got our dog and cat food delivery. The guy was like, oh shoot, he thought that red bone was gonna come through the screen. 3 big cloves of garlic. That's what I'm gonna dice up. That's the swimming pool. This is where we're gonna get our shrinkage on sizes and flavor. We ain't shrinking the flavor though. That don't sound right, right? Yeah, you're right. All you can think of is that episode, right? That clip from Seinfeld. Some of you don't even know what I'm talking about. What's Seinfeld? All right, so I've got a medium heat. I wanted to put some more olive oil in there. We're not shrinking the flavor. We're compacting it. We're going to make the flavor come out. We're making flavor here. All right, so we need the heat and everything to come up. That means we've got to wait a little bit. Kosher salt, definitely important. This is important too. Got to be careful how much you put of this in, because it is really hot, but it is good. It's got a reseal thing on it, so that makes it awesome to use a little bit of and seal it back up and put it away. This might be too much already, but lots of flavor right there, and it's all going to combine. This is like a an advanced trilogy, if you will, because you got the 3 things you need for that. You got the bell pepper, you got the celery, and you got the onion, and then you got on top of that the garlic, the jalapeno, the spice from the Nashville hot, and the kosher salt. And it's all going to cook down a bit to combine together. The reason why I like to do this isn't just to change the flavor, to bring the flavor out. Doing this, once I put it in with the beans and add water, this is going to create a stock on the fly, a stock on the road as it cooks slow in the crock pot. A lot of people, they'd make this stock ahead of time, or they'd get it in a box from the store, right? And I didn't want to do that. I didn't have time to make stock last night. I did not want to buy it in a box. We're just going to make it on the fly, and it's just fine. And it's going to take a little bit for this to cook down. I'm going to keep it on a medium heat. Oh, I just saw a flash of lightning out of the corner of my eye. So maybe about 20 minutes or so on medium. Just watching it. We should have some shrinkage once we get to like the 10-15 minute mark maybe, but we'll see. Keep an eye on it as I do stuff. Almost forgot to mention this. Putting a lid on it at this point will lock the moisture in, because that moisture doesn't need to escape. The more moisture you have in here as it combines, as it browns down, the better for the stock with the beans, right? So put the lid on and let it simmer for a while, but keep watching it. I can work with that. At this point, brethren, you need to mix it all together. We'd call this a dry mix, a moist mix. You haven't added the water, or if you prefer, your box stock. I know a lot of people, they like that box stock. I get the box stock at times when it's on sale, but that box stock is not on sale today. And honestly, as long as I've got the fresh veg, I don't need no box stock. It's just a matter of convenience, right? Now we're gonna put in the water. Don't need to drown it too much, just cover it. Go about an inch over. Cover it over an inch. And then stir it. If you feel like you don't have enough moisture, don't worry about it, just watch and see what happens. If you're running out during the cooking time, add more. But I know from experience that I'm good. I'm in good hands here. Most crock pots have settings. Some have fewer than others. This one has warm, low, and high. High is all the way to the right. Now if I chose low, probably 10 to 12 hours, that'll work. However, if I choose high, it's 6 to 8, likely to be 6, and that works better for me. I'm not sacrificing anything. This is from experience. I'm gonna get a good pot of beans even if I put it on high, because even on high in this little crock pot, that's slow. 6 to 8 hours is still pretty slow. I mean, it's already taken a lot of time to do these beans. You need to soak them. You could do the fast soak. You put them in water and you put them in the freezer and you freeze them, and then you thaw them and start your process. If you don't soak them, it's gonna take forever. So right before you go to bed, get your beans in the water and put them in the refrigerator. And then, yeah, you gotta plan ahead with beans. And that's okay to plan ahead for a lot of things, not just beans. But now we're just gonna wait 6 to 8 hours. I got a lot to do. And I'll get back with you when these are good to go and we'll enjoy them. So I started these in the crock pot around 10, and it's almost 1:30 in the morning. Honestly, I thought it would take till 2, so about 6 hours. They're done. I've been checking them here and there. Look at that. Oh, nice and creamy looking. Nice, looks good. I tasted them. They're awesome. I'm still doing stuff. I'm about done with the laundry. I just have some things to dry. I vacuumed. I did a lot of stuff, and I edited 2 videos, so I am absolutely wiped out. But I'm not starving anymore. Because I wrote down and ate a little something while I was waiting on these. So I'm gonna eat some, but I didn't make rice because I just don't have the stomach for it. I mean, I'm not that hungry, so I'm just gonna have a little bit. And gotta turn it off. I'm gonna leave the lid off so it can cool. I would like to get it out of there too, but I'm gonna leave it. That hot pot thing over there, oh, nothing sticks on it. You put something on there and it just slips right off, you know. It's horrible. No wonder Ray didn't want it anymore. Yeah, you're right. Smells good. Even though there's no meat, no chunks of meat, no meat broth, it is still very, very good, very enriching. I mean, just look at the broth. Look at that. Nice thick broth. You would think vegan red beans wouldn't be like that. Well, you'd be wrong. Yeah, you're right. You don't need the meat to make that broth like that. Right amount of salt too. It's not too salty. It's not like salty at all. Just enough, just the right amount. And it's got some spice. It's got a kick. That is going to be good during the week. For me, that's a good amount of food. Unless I have some friends come over and then they'll help me get through it. But I really hope that cools down fast. I've done this before where I was waiting for something to cool down and I fell asleep and I woke up and it's so hot in this house that food will spoil before you know it. So that needs to cool down fast. I'm not sure how fast, but yeah, it's got to go in the fridge. Probably if I could transfer it into another container that's not holding heat, it'll cool down even more. And I'm probably going to do that after I close this out, because I don't want it to spoil just sitting there. Like sometimes, you know, in wintertime, you could let something cool down in the crock pot just sitting on the counter after you've turned it off for hours, several hours in fact, and it's not going to spoil because it's not hot. It's wintertime, but it is so hot right now. You really shouldn't leave any food out if your kitchen is as hot as mine is on the daily right now, because it will just spoil. Plus, there are other issues living in here. There are so many things I keep in my refrigerator and my freezer that normal people don't. And the reason is, like, if I don't keep my dried beans and my dried rice and everything in the cold storage in the refrigerator or the freezer, bugs are going to get into it. I've had so many problems with weevils in this house. Weevils and other bugs similar to that will infest your grains and things of that nature. Definitely not missing meat in this. This is great. People always criticize vegan food as being flavorless. I think most of those people might not have really tasted any vegan food or much, right? I have had flavorless, bland vegan food myself, but I've had so many dishes that other people made that were super satisfying, very, very spectacular. And this fits right up in there, however I made it. So, yeah, you're right. All right, thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member. Oh, no. I did it again. It's like doing an outro for another channel where there are members. So if you're a member of that channel, thank you very much. Maybe you could become a member of this channel in the future. We're really, really close to monetizing this channel, by the way, guys. Thank you so much. We're almost there. We almost have the subs and we almost have the watch hours. We are getting very, very close. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.